Today we discuss how to study Indian economy for UPSC Civil Services Preliminary and Mains General Studies Paper 3. Study Indian economy prelims cum mains point of view. Study syllabus and previous year questions in detail. Next syllabus Indian economy prelims cum mains GS module course. Our classroom course syllabus. Indian economy for UPSC Civil Services Preliminary and Mains General Studies Paper 3. Syllabus areas. First area, origin of economics, basic principles of economics, different definitions of economics, wealth definition by Adam Smith, welfare definition, scarcity definition, growth and development definition, etc. Basic assumptions of economics like rationality, equilibrium, ceteris paribus, average man, etc. Central problems of an economy, what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce. Broad classification of an economy, economic agents, basic economic activities, challenges of an economy, ethics and economics, core values of economics, origin of Indian economy, different stages, contributions of Dadabhai Naoroji, different economic development stages of Indian economy, etc. Second area of your syllabus, Indian economy under British rule. That is Indian economy from 1600 AD to 1947. The forms of colonial exploitation, nature of colonial exploitation, different economic policies implemented by Britishers here in India, land revenue system prevailed under British regime, commercialization of agriculture, drain theory, etc. Indian economy on the eve of independence. Next, third area of your syllabus, Indian economy from 1947 to 1990. That is Indian economy in pre-liberalization era. Indian economy in 1990. Indian economy came under great crisis in 1990. Great crisis of 90s. India's foreign exchange reserve became very low. It became below 1 billion. It was sufficient to meet only 2 weeks import requirements. BOP crisis worsened current account deficits. Inflation at peak level, more than 24% inflation. Political uncertainty at the center. In 1990, our economy came under great crisis. The crisis of 90s. So here we study Indian economy from 1947 to 1990 in detail. Next, fourth area of your syllabus, Indian economy since 1991. That is Indian economy in post-liberalization era. Here we study Indian economy from 1991 to present, current economic developments. Indian economy under LPG, liberalization, privatization and globalization. Next, fifth area of our classroom course syllabus, basic economic terms. In our class, we will discuss more than 500 basic economic terms. We will connect basic economic terms with the current economic developments. We will connect basic economic terms with our day-to-day economic life, current economic development of Indian economy. You should know basics of economics. If you know basics of economics, you can really enjoy economy-related topics from the Hindu newspaper. We will connect basic economic terms with the current economic development process of Indian economy. Next, sixth area of our GS economy course, different economic systems. Capitalist economic system, socialist economic system, mixed economic system, classical capitalist market-based economic principles, Keynesian economic system, new classical economic system, new economic policy. From new classical economic system, new economic policy originated. Nowadays, globally, all countries are implementing new economic policy. Here we will discuss different economic systems in detail. Next, seventh area of our GS economy prelims cum mains module course, national income. Measurement of national income. Basic terms like national income, GDP, NNP, GNP, national income at current price or nominal price, national income at real price, real national income, real income, nominal income, different methods to calculate national income, measurement of national income in India, difficulties in measuring national income, trends and composition of national income. Next, eighth area of GS economy syllabus, economic growth and development. Difference between economic growth and economic development. Basic theory is connected with economic growth and economic development. Structural change of an economy. Next, ninth area of your syllabus, economic planning. Different plans, 5-year plan, indicative plan, imperative plan, centralized plan, rolling plan, Gandhian plan, Nehruvian plan, decentralized plan, Bombay plan, people's plan, etc. It will continue, etc. 5-year plans in India, from first 5-year plan to 12th 5-year plan, planning commission. Clear. We will discuss 12 5-year plans in detail. In India, we implemented annual plans. Plan holiday between 1966 to 69. Again, in 1990, we implemented annual plan. Rolling plan in India. Overall assessment of planned economic development process. We will discuss planned economic development process of Indian economy in detail. Planning Commission, National Development Council. Next, Niti Aayog. We will discuss all these topics in detail. Next, 10th area of your GS economy prelims cum mains syllabus. Next, 10th area, macroeconomic stability. By macroeconomic stability of an economy, we mean overall stability of an economy. We apply two policies to achieve macroeconomic stability of an economy: fiscal policy and monetary policy. By fiscal policy, we mean economic policies of governments. By monetary policy, we mean policy of central monetary authority of an economy. India, monetary policy is the policy of Reserve Bank of India. In USA, monetary policy is the policy of Federal Reserve, Fed. Next, 11th area of your syllabus, taxation policy, Indian tax system. We will discuss Indian tax system in detail. Different taxes, different taxing system, progressive taxation, proportional taxation, regressive taxation, tax reforms in India, GST, direct tax code. We will discuss all these topics in detail. We will discuss revenue policy in detail. 12th area of your syllabus, public expenditure policy, government expenditure policy, plan expenditure, non-plan expenditure, revenue expenditure, capital expenditure, nature of government expenditure, basics of Keynesian economics. Here we apply. According to Keynes, government expenditure should be productive. It should create real income output, productive employment in an economy. Reasons for mounting non-plan expenditure, etc. we will discuss here. Next, 13th area of your GS economy syllabus, budgets. Government budgeting system, basics, revenue budget, capital budget, revenue accounts, capital accounts, revenue receipts, revenue expenditure, capital receipts, capital expenditures, etc. We will discuss the framework of different budgeting system, outcome budgets, performance budgets, zero-based budgeting system, gender budgeting, etc. Next, 14th area of your syllabus, government debt, public debt policy. Reason for government debt. Steps to control public debt. We will discuss topic in detail. Next, 15th area of your syllabus, money and banking. Basics of money, demand for money, supply of money, M1, M2, M3, M4 form of money supply, velocity of circulation of money, quantity theory of money, value of money, basic theories of money. Next, 16th area of your syllabus, monetary policy and Reserve Bank of India. We will discuss monetary policy in detail. Reserve Bank of India, RBI role, functions of RBI, current nature of monetary policy in India, qualitative and quantitative instruments used by RBI, applied discussion of bank rate, cash reserve ratio, statutory liquidity ratio, repo rate, reverse repo rate, marginal standing facility, cold money rates, cold money market in India, etc. Organized banking system, unorganized banking system, commercial banking system in India, credit creation process, non-banking financial intermediaries, NBFIs, etc. Next, inflation, measurement of inflation, types of inflation, mild inflation, galloping inflation, inflation and economic growth, effects of inflation on different sectors of economy, effects of inflation on different sectors of Indian economy. Here we discuss inflation in detail, clearing all your doubts. Next, 18th area of your syllabus, Indian capital markets, primary market, IPO, FPO, private placements, secondary market, speculation, speculative activities, bulls, BAs, the speculators, Bombay Stock Exchange, BSE, operation of BSE, National Stock Exchange, NSE, Nifty 50, Nifty Junior, capital market instruments, stocks, bonds, debentures, derivatives like futures, options, swaps, etc. Indian capital market reforms, SEBI and Indian capital markets. Next topic, balance of payments. Current account of BOP, capital account of BOP, current account deficit, India's balance of payments, India's balance of trade, trade basket of India, export basket of India, import basket of India, changing nature of India's foreign trade policy, latest foreign trade policy of government of India. We have to study in detail. Next, 20th area, international trade and Indian economy. Trade as an engine of India's economic growth. Trade blocs, trade agreements, trade relations, free trade agreements, customs union, economic integration, etc. Recent trade agreements of government of India with other countries and groups. Next, area 21, WTO and India. Formation of WTO, different ministerial conferences of WTO, India and WTO, India WTO topics. Next, area 22, exchange rate system, fixed exchange rate system, floating or flexible exchange rate regime, managed floating exchange rate system, India's current exchange rate system, effects of rupee appreciation and depreciation on different sectors of Indian economy, effects of devaluation and revaluation. Next, syllabus area 23, convertibility, current account convertibility, capital account convertibility, Tarapur Committee on Convertibility, etc. Next, syllabus area 24, international economic organizations, World Bank, IMF, WTO, Asian Development Bank, New Development Bank, etc. Next, syllabus area 25, new economic policy in India, liberalization, privatization and globalization, Indian economy since 1991. Next area 26 sectors of Indian economy. First, agriculture, primary sector. Contribution of agriculture to GDP and employment. Agriculture as the backbone of Indian economy. Green Revolution, Second Green Revolution, agricultural marketing, supply chain mechanism, subsidies. We have to study Indian agriculture in detail. Next, area 27, Indian industry. Classification of industries, small scale industry, big industry, medium industries. Role and significance of small scale industry in India. Problems faced by small scale industries, steps to promote small scale industries in India, Make in India program, Skill India program, etc. Steps to promote secondary sector in India. Next, area 28, service sector. India as a service economy. Service-led growth of Indian economy. IT enabled services, merits and demerits of service-led growth. Next, area 29, poverty. Definition of poverty, types of poverty, absolute poverty, relative poverty, classification of poverty, poverty line, APL, BPL, nature of Indian poverty, steps to alleviate poverty, etc. Next, area 30, unemployment. Nature of unemployment, types of unemployment, disguised unemployment, seasonal unemployment, cyclical unemployment, etc. Next, inequality. Nature of inequality in India. Inequality in post-reform period. Steps to minimize inequality. Basics of inequality. Lawrence curve, Gini coefficient. Next, syllabus area 32, population. Basic theories of population. Demographic transition theory, Malthusian theory of population, etc. We have to study latest census of government of India in detail. Next, area 33, welfare economics and Indian economy. Basics of economic welfare. Measurement of economic welfare. Welfare indices, UNDP's Human Development Index, HDI. Next, physical quality of life index, gender empowerment index. We have to study latest HDI report in detail. Amartya Sen's views on economic welfare. Next, area 34 of our GS economy classroom course syllabus, environmental economics. Environmental economics and Indian economy. Basics of environmental economics. Resources, renewable resources, non-renewable resources, environmental taxes, pollution, externalities, positive externalities, negative externalities, economies of scale, environmental degradation, sustainable development, global environmental conferences. Next, area 35 of our GS economy prelims cum mains module course, Indian economy current affairs. Last 1 year current affairs related with the Indian economy. In our class, we will discuss last 1 year current affairs connected with the Indian economy in detail. Next, economic survey. In our class, we will discuss current year economic survey of Government of India and previous year economic survey in detail. Next, union budget. In our class, we will discuss current year union budget and previous year union budget in detail. I will give detailed notes covering all areas, including all government schemes for preliminary and mains general studies paper 3. Next, model exams for CSE preliminary Indian economy topics. Next, answer writing practice sessions for CSE mains general studies paper 3 with a detailed discussion. In this way, we will conduct Indian economy module course for UPSC CSE preliminary and mains general studies paper 3. Next, Indian economy syllabus topics given by UPSC for civil services preliminary examination. Economic and social development, sustainable development, poverty, inclusion, demographics and social sector initiatives, etc. Next, Indian economy syllabus topics given by UPSC for Civil Services Mains General Studies Paper 3. Indian economy issues relating to planning, mobilization of resources, growth, development and employment, inclusive growth and issues arising from it, government budgeting, major cropping patterns in various parts of the country, different types of irrigation and irrigation systems, storage, transporting and marketing of agricultural produce and issues and related constraints, e-technology in the aid of farmers, issues related to direct and indirect farm subsidies and minimum support prices, public distribution system, food processing and related industries in India, scope and significance, location, upstream and downstream requirements, supply chain management, land reforms in India, effects of liberalization on the economy, changes in industrial policy and their effects on the industrial growth, infrastructure, energy, ports, roads, airports, railways, etc. Investment models. This is a syllabus given by UPSC for CSE Mains General Studies Paper 3. In our class, we will discuss complete syllabus topics, basics of economics, applied side of economics, economy current affairs, and current economic developments in detail, clearing all your doubts. Next, Indian economy, reference books and study material for UPSC Civil Services Preliminary and Mains General Studies Paper 3. First reference, Indian Economic Development, NCERT Class 11. Second reference, Evolution of Indian Economy, NCERT Class 11, Old Edition. Next, third reference, Introductory Macroeconomics, NCERT Class 12. Next, fourth reference, Introductory Microeconomics. Read only selected chapters. In our class, we will cover all these books in detail. Next, fifth reference, Economic Survey of Government of India. In our class, we will discuss current year economic survey and previous year economic survey in detail. Next, sixth reference, Union Budget. We will discuss current year union budget and previous year union budget in detail. I will give detailed notes covering all areas, including government schemes for CSE Preliminary and Mains General Studies Paper 3. Next, Government of India economy related websites. Website of Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Agriculture, Ministry of Rural Development, etc. Next, website of Reserve Bank of India, IMF, World Bank, ADB, especially collected Indian economy syllabus based topics from the website of IMF, World Bank, ADB, etc. Next reference, Yojana. Next reference book, Indian Economy by Sukail, Sulthan. An essential handbook for UPSC Civil Services Preliminary and Mains General Studies Paper 3. My book by the latest edition. Next, read the economy related topics from the Hindu newspaper. If you have time, you can read Economic Times. Read only syllabus related topics from Economic Times and the Hindu newspaper. In our class, we will discuss complete syllabus topics, syllabus related topics, basics of economics, applied side of economics and economy current affairs, the current economic developments of Indian economy. Our classes will be highly interactive in nature. You can ask any doubts in my class. All doubts will be discussed in detail and cleared from UPSC CSE point of view. In our class, we will discuss basics of economics, complete syllabus, syllabus related topics, economy current affairs, economic survey of Government of India, union budgets, etc., clearing all your doubts. I will give detailed class notes and study material covering all economy related topics, basics of economics, syllabus topics, and economy current affairs, the current economic developments of Indian economy. Revise my class notes.